40 years ago, the nation watched Ronald Reagan win the presidency on an election night that was over nearly before it started. 20 years later, another election night took over a month to decide. NBC News senior correspondent Tom Brokaw, witness to both, looks back at those historic races as the country braces for what election night will bring 4 days from now.
In the closing days of the 1980 presidential campaign, Ronald Reagan, governor of California, seemed to be closing fast on the incumbent, Jimmy Carter, who was plagued by high inflation and also those Americans being held hostage in Iran.
Next Tuesday, all of you will go to the polls. You'll stand there in the polling place and make a decision. I think when you make that decision, it might be well if you would ask yourself, are you better off than you were 4 years ago?
After a strong debate against President Carter in the closing days, Reagan caught fire.
Decision 80. NBC News reports the results of our national election.
When we came on the air election night, polls were closing, and we knew from exit interviews with voters that Reagan would have a very good night.
We have been polling around the country in the key states, NBC News and the Associated Press, and what we're learning in the key states is that makes us believe that Ronald Reagan will win a very substantial victory tonight.
Well, the pattern that we have on the map already, I think, does show some ominous signs for Jimmy Carter.
Just how good quickly became clear as the polls closed and were counted. In those days, Republicans were in blue, and the country quickly became a Reagan blue tidal wave.
The map is turning blue for Reagan. NBC News now makes its projection for the presidency. Reagan is our projected winner, Ronald Wilson Reagan.
It was a historic victory. The former actor and California governor was declared the winner by 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. He had enough electoral votes before California and the West were counted.
Beginning to look like a suburban swimming pool over there.
20 years later, another historic election, but this time a new generation. Al Gore for the Democrats and George Bush for the Republicans, the former governor of Texas, son of a president. And at the end, it all came down to this.
They need Florida. Florida, Florida, Florida. Let me show you one more time, Tom. This is it, right here. Florida, Florida, Florida,
Florida. At first, it seemed that Gore would win.
An important win for Vice President Al Gore. NBC News projects that he wins the 25 electoral votes in the state of Florida.
Then Florida became too close to call.
What the networks give us, the networks taketh away. NBC News is now taking Florida out of Vice President Gore's column.
Then Bush.
George Bush is the president-elect of the United States. He has won the state of Florida, according to our projections.
And Gore was ready to concede. But wait, the vote kept changing.
So we take Florida away from George W. Bush. That means he is short of the 270 electoral votes that he needs to win.
Gore was headed to a concession speech, but he turned around.
As Al Gore has pulled back his concession speech, we're on hold at the moment until we get all the votes in.
Both sides brought in their heavyweights. For Gore, the famed lawyer David Boies. For Bush, family friend and the fighting legend James Baker, who organized a militia of lawyers and political infighters for a political war. Eventually, this case went to the U.S. Supreme Court. And on another chaotic evening, we got the court ruling.
It is now conclusive that the 25 electors of Florida move into George Bush's column and cannot be contested.
George Bush was the new president, the second in his family.
And I will give it my all. Thank you very much, and God bless America.
What will happen on this election night is not easy to say at this point, but it's already clear that it's not going to be easy or tidy. President Trump, after all, has made it clear that he's not going to walk away very easily. And there are all those absentee ballots to be counted, which will take a long time. So we have another extended presidential campaign and election night to look forward to.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.